Alright, let's get right into it. They pick deck really fit, really quick. Alright, let's get right into it. We have Gentleman here spawning on the left side as Bellified, and on the right side we have Haru playing as the Quartermaster. Let's get straight into the final game, final match of this tournament. It's going to be game 1, 0-0. Let's begin. So far, no degenerate rushes from any player. They both have 6 farms. Going for a standard game plan so far. Is this 4-farm double Warren? Haru's going for a play here, but Gentleman does see it and he does respond. He does sell all his farms he can and builds double Warren of his own. Haru now has 2 squalls and they're moving in here, threatening to take down farms from Gentleman. This farm looks very exposed here. Look at the pig is at the front of the farm. The 2 squalls are going to move in attack here. Gentleman does not have any defense against this yet. His squall's going to come now, but it's slightly too late. He just doesn't have the ability to really defend yet. In comes the squalls here from Gen. He's going to be attacking here. Another pick goes down. Gen is now only on 3 picks, looking at a pretty big disadvantage to start off the first game of this tournament match. All right, six squalls there. He's going straight up into 9 squalls, gentlemen. He's hoping that Haru might be going on the greedy side there, but he does see the 3 warns from Haru. He can't really take this fight that easily. It's 6 squalls on both sides, so the fight right now is even, but Gentleman, behind on the eco, is not looking that good here. 4 farms from Haru, 3 farms from Gentleman. He is queuing the 4th farm to try and catch back up in economy, but 4th warn from Haru there is going to be pretty scary. Pretty scary. Alright, we see him sell a Warren there and go for the 5th farm. Gentleman there sells a farm and goes for a Warren. He's trying to counter Haru's aggression with aggression of his own. He's going to try and deny his scout, but he accidentally rallies there and doesn't really do so. Haru sees what's up here. Is he going to respond to it? How is he going to respond to it? Gentleman here trying to really move in. See if he can take the fight to Haru and still win. Fight's going to go down here between the 2. Is Gen going to win here? He has some focus fire coming down here, but is it enough? No, Haru wins this and takes the first game of this series. Congratulations. I'll ask Gen what map he wants. What a quick first game. Alright, the Gentleman has selected Genbu Ravine, and I will give them what they want. You may begin. Alright, let's see it happening here. The Gentleman versus Haru. That was a very quick game, first game here. The rush from Haru did manage to pay off, so now that we're on Genbu Ravine, we'll see how Gentleman does on this new map here. And Gentleman really does seem to like Genbu Ravine quite a lot. We'll see if he manages to like it enough to pull out a victory in the second game of this match. So far, it's 1-0 to Haru, putting him in the lead. Six farms from both sides here so far. Looking like a pretty standard game here. Haru didn't go for any sort of aggression once more. This rush distance on this map is quite a bit bigger too, meaning that it's a little bit harder to go for on this map than on, let's say, Dump. Alright, 7 farms for both players so far, 8 farms for Gen. And Haru will probably queue one up soon enough, right? Well, maybe. We'll see. 8 farms coming up from Haru. So we're looking at a pretty standard game. No rushes today. We've seen enough of those already. Let's have them fight here in the rivers of this beautiful Genbu Ravine. Early expansion coming up from Gentleman there. Goes right for it after a farm. Haru responds with an expansion of his own. 2 Lizard Warrens come down for Gent, and he actually sold his mill here. Maybe looking to do some sort of aggression. Haru, meanwhile, buying double Squirrel Warren. Not quite selling yet. Maybe he doesn't want to. He doesn't sell, and he's sticking with that mill. And now, Gentleman, having sold one of his Lizard Warrens, is going to go for 2 Squirrel ones and buy a mill of his own. Pretty even game so far. Nothing yet has happened here. They've been trying to fake each other out with a few mills. But other than that, not much. Farm coming down for Haru here, looking to take the eco advantage with Gent's mill just finishing now. What will Gent do in response? Gent goes for a farm of his own. He actually goes for 2. And Haru, having scouted it here, have to go for a response of his own, but Gentleman at the same time is aggressively moving forward here. Will there be any value in this? He's pretending to just casually scout here. Looking for some kind of value maybe, but Haru does see it coming. And he does take an engagement here and gets 1-2 squirrels so far. 3. 4. That's 80 food and value down the drain for Gentleman. Stolen by Haru's troops. And Haru's troops are gonna move in here. They're gonna capitalize on that tempo advantage that the loss of troops is gonna generate for Gent. Haru going straight in here aggressively. Gent makes one mistake and Haru is pouncing straight on him. Taking down 1 pig. 2 pigs before he loses his army here and has to retreat. Very well played from Haru so far. Really abusing the small mistakes that Gentleman makes and not allowing him to really get away with it. Very well played. Haru's going to use this to get his 3rd farm and some camps, hoping to abuse the advantage he's created for himself, and Gent, meanwhile, is going to build 6 lizards and stay on 0 farms. Going for some aggression, seeing if Haru might have gotten a little bit greedy. Haru's army is slightly smaller, but it's only by 2 units right now, so we'll see what happens between the two if fight breaks out between the two. Gent does not have the advantage here because he's not defending. It's Haru that's defending, and Gent loses another match to Haru, meaning that it's now 2-0 in Haru's advantage. I'll ask him what the next map will have to be. And we'll see if Genbu Ravine is going to be his choice again. Alright, he chooses Genbu Ravine once more. Seems like Genbu Ravine is really a favorite match of Gent's. Favorite map of Gent's. Really likes playing on it. We'll see what happens on it as we move into the next game. This here could end the tournament if Haru managed to go for the 3-0. We'll see what happens though. Gent picks a boar this time around. Having seen all that T1, having a boar on your hand might be a pretty good T3 to build. Haru, meanwhile, going for the exquisite there. Classic Haru build. We've seen Haru go for these units before in the tournament. And seems like Lizard is becoming a big part of this meta. Scouting from both sides so far. 6 farms on both sides. Nothing spectacular going on here. This is going to be a 3-0 for Haru. This is a scary prospect, but Gent, I'm sure, will give it his all to make sure that it's not going to be easy for Haru to just sweep away and have a field day. Gent goes back to his own home again. 8 farms on both players. No rushing so far. Seems like they're taking a nice and easy game. chillax. But the fight, like it or not, it's gonna come to them soon enough. Second mill going up for both players here. Both of them really want that second mill. We've seen mill first being a very popular choice here on Genbu Ravine. And not so much a popular choice on maps like Dump in comparison. So it seems like the maps really do impact what people want to do. 2 Liz's Warrens going up for both players here. Liz is having found quite the big popularity this patch here with the nerf to both moles and toads. 2 farms going up for Haru and 1 for Gent here. And Gent seems like he's ready to queue another one. Yep, he queues another one there, and both people now have 2 farms extra to their name. Gentleman's gonna chase down Haru's commander, just most likely to make sure he can't do shenanigans. Yep, delaying Haru's burrow, and now Haru goes up to, let's see, 2 lizard warrens, 3 lizard warrens, and 1 squirrel warren. Meanwhile, on Gen's side here, we see 9 lizards so far, and extra farms going up on 4 farms in total. Four farms in total for Haru 2. Seems like they're just matching eco for now. They're not really doing anything aggressive. We do not see any aggression for any of them. We do see chameleons coming out from Haru here, though. Looking to get tech up here and perhaps use that to destroy Gentleman. Gentleman, meanwhile, going for 7 farms. Having a good old Farming Simulator 2020 experience here. 6 farms from Haru and 7 from Gentleman here. 8 farms from Haru here. He does match these farms here, and he does have T2 coming. Gentleman now going for the double cam warren. He wants some T2 of his own too. And we'll see if that works. Haru does scout here. He just runs right over those T2 warrens. Meaning he does know that T2s are coming. He does not know which ones it is. We'll see. Double MG coming down from Gent here. He wants to make sure he can defend this mill here. And he wants to do that until those cams can come out again. More warrens coming down here. Double cam and a Falcon warren from Haru here. Gent scouts it, sees those T2 warrens. What will his response be? Gentleman moving down here to get a 3rd mill to his name, along with a 3rd cam warren, going for 6 chameleons. And Haru now has 4 falcons, 4 chameleons here. And I haven't quite gotten out the warren yet, but they are on their way. Gentleman scouts moving in with his cams here, trying to get some value perhaps. Ooh, the cams on stealth! One of them goes down there. Unfortunate for Gent to just lose a cam to unfortunate micro there. Not really lucky for him. He moves up his MGs here, 3 MGs on the front line, while he's waiting for his cams to go up here. I think it's a slight advantage to Haru after having taken out that 60 food there, along with the earlier traits. But on the other hand here, they're now going both on the 3rd mill here. We might be seeing some T3 coming soon enough. Down comes more lizard warrens from Haru here. Up to 9 lizards from 3. Gent, meanwhile, content to sit here. Let's see, he builds some more squirrels, some more lizards. So far, sitting on 3 MGs here. And he does run over with lizards here. Haru does see it. He does see that something is going on here. But is it fast enough? Gent is going to run in here, get a little bit of value for himself. He loses 3 lizards to kill a pick. I'm not sure that's quite worth it. I mean, it's an equal value trade here. But considering that this pick here is down, means that basically Gentleman has an eco advantage. So in the short run, it is worth it. Ooh, those cams. Those cams. They're getting value. Sneaking in, taking out 3 farms. Does he get the mill? He gets the mill. Huge. He loses 2 cams. And he gets the mills for just 2 cams. Haru loses the mill. Is now provoked to do something against Gentleman's push here. Alright, MGs are coming down from Gentleman here. A fight is going to happen under all these MGs here. The Falcons are going to be shredded into by the MGs here. Let's see how the fight goes with Gentleman under these MGs here. One of them has gone down. All 3 MGs are down, but Gentleman's army just cannot keep up with Haru's. And it seems like Haru might be able to push in. Gentleman, Haru might just be pushing in here with this superior army that seems to be just taking down Gentleman's. And Haru retaliate by taking down Gentleman's mill. Gentleman, though, has a boar coming. I didn't even see this. The boar's out. But is it going to save him? I don't know. There's a lot of falcons here. And boar cannot really do anything to the falcons themselves. He can wall up. Make sure to try and do something. But no. Look at that. That boar is already down again. There's just nothing to really kill these falcons. Gentleman is lacking an answer to the enemy falcons here, and they're just gonna roll into his base and deal a lot of damage. Alright, let's see how it goes here. Ooh, it's not looking pretty for Gentleman here. The boar might have been nice and all to have, but it's actually being queued again. He's going for a second boar, hoping that maybe with a T3 he can actually manage some sort of push. We'll see how successful it goes for Gent here. He really still needs to have something to kill those falcons there. Haru has actually sold his skunks, so he might do good against it, but we'll see. Haru there, posing aggressively. Looking to take some kind of engagement here, maybe. Gets to snipe some units there. In comes the fight here. Camps are going to go in on the army, but it's just not enough to kill it. And the board just isn't out yet. The board's going to come in now, but it's too late. Those falcons haven't been dealt with, and there's nothing there to really deal with those falcons. Meaning that boar is just not enough to do anything here. It's not going to do anything, and Haru manages to go for the 3-0 sweep.